right here, the name is Paul Revere, and there's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do, can do. This guy says the horse can do, if he says the horse can do, can do, can do.
I'm making that in time, 'cause on the morning line, the guy's got him figured out 5 to 9.
But look at Effie Taft, he wins it by a half, according to this here in the Telegraph.
So Paul Revere all bites, I hear what's all right. Of course it all depends if it rained last night. Life's mud, life's mud. This guy says the horse likes mud.
Now there's a minute, boys, I got my big last noise. It takes grade says Father was and boys.
I'll tell you Paul Revere, now this is no bum steer. It's
This
my
guy
hand
says
a
the
capper
horse
that
shows
is
class.
here.
Needs race, says the horse shows class.
This guy says the horse shows race.
Don't make it Effie Taft, he wins it by a half, according to this here in the Telegraph.
Valentine.
Paul Revere, I got the horse right
Swallow, swallow the frozen strain no more, strain no more, strain no more. Put down the cold and we'll strain no more. Follow, follow the fall. Brothers and sisters, resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put the devil... Yes. Remember, friends, the Save a Soul mission located at 409 West 49th Street, open all day, all night. Oh, never mind.
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a refined doll like her is stuck up in the mission dodge.
Yeah, it's too bad that such a doll wastes all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah. Hi, the horse. How are you? You know Nicely Nicely Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, nicely, thank you.
Tell me about Nathan Detroit. Has he found a place for the crap game yet?
He's still looking for a place.
The heat is on.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I've just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
$5,000?
How'd you acquire
I
that?
collected the reward on my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I wish Nathan had
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan, Mr. South Street. It's Lieutenant Brannigan from the New York State Police Department.
a pleasure.
And have you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit might that be?
I mean, the Nathan Detroit's been running around with a floating craft game. You could tell him for me. I know right now he's running around trying to find the spot.
Hey, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't...
Mr. Detroit?
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There were other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I imagine you're having trouble finding a place for your craft game.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know, from the fact that you now have to live on your salary.
So, did you find a place for the game?
I was just over to the Biltmore garage. Joey says he might take a chance and let me use the place for $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today, and you know what date today is? It is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town's up to here with high players. The Greeks in town.
brandy bottle baits.
Sprint and Slim.
I know, I can make a fortune, but where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hands.
And they now have a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's the stock room behind McCloskey's bar.
Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the 1,000 bucks we ain't got.
Why, it's good old reliable Nathan, Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crab game in New York. Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crab game in New York.
Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Say, Nathan, you know who else is looking for some action? Sky Masterson.
Sky Masterson. There's the highest player of them all.
Maybe you could borrow the 1,000 from Sky.
Not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson.
I ain't scared. I am perfectly willing to take the risk, providing I can figure out a bet on which there is no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets. Ooh, look. Run to Mindy's and ask him how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel?
Wait, what do you need to know that for?
Just find out. Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide. If she hears I'm running the crap game, she'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Adelaide Pigeon.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye, a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise.
Okay, Adelaide.
We gotta get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie, he's been working us all day. And finally I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he says, you don't want to eat. You just want to sneak out and meet that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
So what did you say to him?
I told him. I says I'll meet whoever I want. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me.
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. Oh, that's so sweet. Look, honey, about your present, I didn't get one. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days I'll be in the money, and you'll more mink than a mink.
Nathan, darling, I could do without all of that. Just so as long you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game? What an absurd thought.
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake, that's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey. Look, I know you're hungry, and I'm expecting a fellow, so...
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas?
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Sky? Gonna be in town long?
Flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's lots of action down there. You want to come with me?
No, I've got a lot of things to... Tell me, you hungry? Maybe we could go into Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something.
No, I think I'll go get the late results.
But you will admit that Mindy has the best cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I am quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
And yet there are some people who like Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of, the cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never gave it much thought, but if everyone is like I am, I'd say Mindy sells more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a little story.
Oh.
When I was a young boy about to go out in the world, my father, he says to me a very important thing. Son, the old guy says, one of these days in your travels, you'll come across a guy with a brand new deck of cards who will offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out and squirt cider into your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you are standing there, you will end up with an earful of cider. Now Nathan, I do not claim that you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
You don't think that?
However, I'll bet you the same $1,000 that you not know what color necktie you have on. Well?
No bet. Yellow. What a crazy color.
She said, be sure to pick her up after the hot box show later tonight, and don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear. That's husband talk if I ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. And Adelaide, you're the kind of girl that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide, and a guy without a doll, well, a doll is a necessity.
Look, I'm not putting the bad rap on dolls. I'm just saying, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going to Havana alone without one?
I like to travel light. However, if I were to take a doll with me, there is a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll, and I name her. Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you will take her to Havana tomorrow?
You gotta bet.
I name her.
Her. Daddy, I got cider in my ear. Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do. Didn't I see you just a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I have been wandering around trying to gather up the courage to come here.
Here are 2 of our pamphlets. They'll give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you will wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah.
How do you know my name?
Allow me to introduce myself. Sky Masterson. I hope you'll not think I'm getting out of line, but I think it is wonderful to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady, like you, sacrifice herself for the sake of others.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. You get me? It's 8 to 5 bills will follow. Why won't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make a proposition. When's this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee 12 sinners at that meeting.
What's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. Don't think it's good? Ask anybody in town. I owe you 12 genuine sinners. I'll pick up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take some time to get there.
To get where?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
Havana?
Where else do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night. Plus the food there is great.
Please go away.
Somewhere in this world, there must be a guy who appeals to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy would be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know. I'll know when my
pens.
I'll know by the calm, steady voice, those feet on the ground. I'll know as I run to his arms that at last I am home, safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong. For I'll know when my love comes along.
No, you're talking about love. You can't double like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how a gambler feels about the whole heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Oh no, when my love I'll know in my heart. I'll know, and I won't ever ask, am I right, am I wise, am I smart? But I'll stop, and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes I'll come back in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
For the grand finale of our round, the World Review. We take you down on the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide and the Chickadees.
bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck, a hug around the neck and a barrel and a heap, a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you, about you. 'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. Beats me off to heck, how ever tend the farm.
a bushel and a peck. That lousy Joey Biltmore watering his neck.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Hello, Pie-Face. What have you got there?
A book.
Oh, a book. You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, John, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me when I went in about my cold.
How is it cold?
It's the same. So when the doctor asked me how long I'd had it, I said a long time. And so he said it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is psychology that tells you why certain girls do certain kinds of things. What do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years, but I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck?
So you see, Nathan, we have the veil. Now all we need is a license and a blood test.
A what?
A blood test. It's the law.
This city. First they close my crap game, then they open up my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning to run your crap game again, are you?
Adelaide, how can you think such a thing? Why do you think I'd give up the crap game? It's because I love you, and I want us to be the happiest married couple that there is in the world.
You! I'm all dated up for tomorrow night with Society Max, and he breaks it on account of your dopey crap game. Honest, Adelaide, I pity you.
Adelaide, look at me. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Look, Adelaide, you and I are going to be all right. After all, we love each other, and we're going to get married.
Oh, I don't believe you anymore.
Look, you'll feel better tomorrow. Come on, cheer up, honey. Let's see that old smile. That's my girl. I'll see you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, I'm waiting around the plain little band of gold. A person can develop a cold. The female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See, no. Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just worrying whether the wedding is on a roll, a person can develop a cough when they get on the train for Niagara. You can hear church bells chime. The compartment is air conditioned and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop la grip, la post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and the sinus that's really a pip. From the lack of community property, the feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad
Precisely. What are you looking at?
Sky was just following Miss Sarah, and you should have seen the look that she gave him. She gave him a look that would have cooled off a moose at mating time.
Great. Just so we don't take her to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take this doll to New Rochelle. Anyways, where's Nathan? He ought to start lining up the game by now.
I don't know. I suppose trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide, she's always trying to take Nathan's mind off of honest work.
Yeah, it's too bad that such a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Well, Benny, that's his weakness, and we should be tolerant, because I've heard it's a worldwide weakness. When you see a guy who reaches for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll. When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some doll. When a guy wears tails with the front gleaming white, who the heck do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night? When a lazy slob gets a good steady job, and he smells like Vitalis and Barbasol. Call it dumb, call it clever, I'll be give us forever that the guy's only doing it for some doll, some doll, some doll. The guy's only doing it for some doll.
Well, Tim, I do think you should have paid some attention to him.
Yes, he said every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I can't reach these people. I never should have volunteered for this post. Well, let's go into lunch. General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah. Arvella.
Good morning, General. We didn't know you were coming to town, General.
Sarah, there's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Want to come inside? Have some lunch with us?
No, I don't have time, dear. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Close the mission?
General, please. Someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Yes, we've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
Right. But will anyone be here?
Pardon me. I can help it over here. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former center.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of the mission. I think Miss Sarah can be a great success here.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
A dollar will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion? Why don't you come to the meeting and find out for yourself?
Well, if I thought the meeting had a chance...
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Well, hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah.
You all got your red carnations?
Yep. Remember, no one will be let in the game without they got their carnations. It's like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
I'll tell you in a second. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell the guys that it's at the Biltmore garage?
Not yet. I gotta stall him. Joey wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock. We're not going to stick around for much longer.
So sue me.
Detroit, if you cannot find a place for the game, then tell us, and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now, take it easy, Harry.
I'd like to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Why, how do you do, Big Julie?
I came here to shoot.
Crap, let's shoot crap. Nathan, if there's no crap game tonight, I'm sure that Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased. Big
Julie, believe me when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can be sure that he...
Well, an interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Angie the Ox, Society Max, Rusty Charlie, Liver Lips Louie. What's the occasion, gentlemen?
Well,
It's a party.
Indeed. What kind of party?
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
What? That is correct, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan is getting married.
Yes, sir.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
But when I saw you here standing with all these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was a...
No, it's a bachelor dinner. Definitely a bachelor dinner.
Wow. Just think, after 14 years, I'm going to finally become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly.
When's this happy day?
Yes, Nathan, when will it be?
Well,
Nathan, these good fellows are kind enough to arrange you a bachelor dinner. You can at least tell them the date of the wedding.
well, we need time for a license.
You can elope.
What?
You could drive down to Maryland. They'll marry you right away. You don't even need to ask for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Oh, Nathan, let's do it.
Well, what the heck?
My congratulations too, Nathan, and I hope there's nothing in heredity.
Oh, I've got so many things to do before we elope. Will you be at the hot box tomorrow night?
I'll have a table reserved and I'll be all dressed up in whatever you elope in.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so happy.
Nathan, you are indeed a lucky fellow. A most beautiful doll indeed. Do you agree, Big Julie?
Let's shoot crap.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe he won't come. Maybe he took the doll to her bed.
He couldn't have. How could he? She couldn't have gone.
The second oldest mission in Havana.
Where are we going?
To see the oldest. Don't miss the bay where the prisoners were thrown to the sharks.
Sounds like a million laughs.
Huh. Here lies Christopher Columbus.
Well, at least he's lying down. Two dulce de leches, please.
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dulce de leche. It's Spanish, milk milk.
Dulce de leche. What's in it besides milk?
Sugar and a sort of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only not to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk. 2 more dulce de leches.
Are you alright?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I just got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light, and if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me how do I feel, little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a king, I'd be swinging. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong ding. Ask me how do I feel with this chemistry lesson I'm learning. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be a burning. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong ding
You better hurry if you want to make it back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you doesn't belong with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. You know why I took you to Havana? I made a bet. That's why I met you in the first place. I made a bet.
How else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
I gotta think what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary.
Fine, everyone leave out. You guys here? Everyone here?
Be back. I must behave very badly.
Oh no, you were fine.
I don't know how I'll get home with all this stuff. Sky, hello.
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
Good. The girl just gave me a kitchen shower.
That's wonderful, Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah.
How do you do?
Hello. You know, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night at the Hot Box, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Gee, I feel like a housewife already.
Da 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 da.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy. Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock?
I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for quite a while. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. It's my real name. You're the first person I've ever told it to. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score.
But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour.
So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
Grandmother, I thought you'd be asleep.
Hello, Sarah dear. Good morning, Brother Masterson.
Good morning.
We stayed out all night, and guess what?
The streets were full of sinners.
Exactly. It was wonderful. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
You're even more tired than I am.
What the heck is this? What's going on inside the mission? Nathan, what is this?
Canasta!
Crap game.
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this, don't you? Sarah,
This never would have happened if I hadn't. I never should have gone with you. It was wrong.
will I see you tomorrow night?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
It's no good, Sky. You said it yourself. It's no good.
Why not? What kind of a doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
Sky, have you seen Miss Adelaide?
Huh?
I bring a message for her from Nathan.
What's the message?
It's this way. Nathan's aunt was in Pittsburgh when she was suddenly taken ill with...
A rare tropical disease?
Say, that's not bad.
Nicely, where is Nathan?
The crap game is still going on.
Since last night?
Big Julie, being a large loser, did not wish the game to terminate.
Where's the game?
Why? Are you looking for some action?
No, I want to talk to some of the guys. I gave my marker to, well, somebody, and I like to clean up before I...
Well, I'll meet you outside.
What about Nathan's message?
Oh, Adelaide. Nathan is in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical aunt. Goodbye.
What?
Nobody
But
laughed.
he has to come. We're eloping to get married. Is it the crap game again?
You know Nathan.
But he promised to change.
Change. Every time the doll gets a guy you like, you take him right in for alterations.
What about you men? Why can't you men live like people? Get a home with wallpaper and bookends and...
Guys like Nathan Detroit and, yeah, Sky Masterson, we don't belong in a life like that, so when dolls get mixed up with us, it's no good. See you in a couple months.
Wait, will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Tell him I never want to speak to him again, and have him call me here.
Why don't you just get another guy?
Wait till you fall for somebody. You'll find out.
Yeah.
In other words, I'm sitting alone at table reserved for two. A person can develop the flu. You can bundle her up in her woolies, and I mean the warmest brands. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's more than her frame can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand, a person can develop the flu. Oh, the flu. 103.2. So much virus inside that her microscope slide looks like a day at the zoo. Just from wanting her memories and writing a story her folks can be told, a person can develop a goal.
Not so fast, Sarah, not so fast. Just want to get away from this whole place. Go someplace where
All the sinners are respectable and well behaved.
you saw what happened last night. They gambled in our mission.
And one day they'll be praying there. Even a man like Sky Masterson. He came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
I knew it the minute he started picking on you. But I didn't know you'd get stuck on him.
Man I love will not be a gambler.
But if you love him enough, Sarah dear.
Good evening, Miss Sarah. Sister Abernathy. How goes with the soul saving? Tonight's the big meeting, isn't it?
It's supposed to be. The general's coming.
The general's a tough doll, eh?
Grandmother, we've got to get going.
Miss Sarah, you seem to have forgotten something. But being a gambler, I never forget these types of things. You hold my marker for 1 dozen sinners tonight.
Mr. Masterson, last night the mission was filled with your friends. Let us say we're even.
If you don't pay off that marker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty welcher.
Nicely. Where's the crap game?
Well, Sky, it's about 10 minutes walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
Where you all going? I came here to shoot crap.
You see, Big Julie, the boys are slightly fatigued from weariness, having been shooting crap for quite a while now, namely 24 hours.
I do not care who is tired. I am out 25 G's, so no one leaves.
Gentlemen, I begin to see the logic of Big Julie. It is not that Big Julie is a bad loser. It is merely that he prefers to win. Ain't that right, Big Julie?
I will now play on credit. Hand me the dice. I'm shooting 2,000. And Detroit, I'm going to roll you, willy or nilly. If I lose, I'll give you my marker.
And if I lose?
You will give him cash.
Let me hear from Big Julie.
You give me cash. Put up your dough. Is there something wrong with my marker?
No, it's just that you wrote $1,000 signed X. You can write $1,000, but you can't write your own name.
I was good in arithmetic, but stunk in English.
Look, I just remembered. I'm eloping tonight. Adelaide is waiting for me.
Get up to 2,000.
Wouldn't it be more convenient if I put it right in your pocket?
Get it up. Ha! 11. I win.
That cleans me.
Now I'll roll with you guys.
Here they are.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Well, fresh blood. Are you looking for some action?
Not at the moment. I'd like to talk to some of you guys.
We ain't talking, we're shooting crap.
It'll take only a minute. It's about Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who's this guy?
Fellas telling you, took the mission down to Havana.
Listen, man, you're slowing up the action around here.
If you want action, would you care to make a little wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right-handed or left-handed?
How would I know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue. Look, you guys, tonight at 409 West 49th Street, at Miss Sarah Brown's mission, they are holding a midnight prayer meeting. Now, I promised I'd bring them some sinners, and when it comes to sinning, most of you are high among the paint cards.
I don't want to waste no evening and no hallelujah joint.
I guarantee you the air in the mission is much cleaner than down here, and it might not hurt to learn something else besides the odds of making it forward the hard way. Well, I tried. See you around, Nathan.
Okay, Sky, about that Havana business, I regret I temporarily do not have the $1,000 to pay you.
You don't have to pay me. You won.
But I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Get up, Big Julie. I now have the dough to play you, but this time with my dice.
Without his dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
What'd you say?
I says, without them dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
Well, maybe I can make a pass to save his, and yours. I bet you all $1,000 against your soul. 1,000 cash against the marker for your souls. If I win, you'll have to show up at the mission tonight. All right? One meeting.
Okay by me.
By me too.
You too, Nathan? $1,000 against your soul?
Me? I ain't sure I even got one.
You got one someplace. Give me the dice. Give me room. I got a lot more than the dough writing on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners, you might refuse to stay, and so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see.
Luck let a gentleman see.
How nice a thing you can be.
How nice a thing you can be.
I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady.
A lady doesn't flirt with strangers. She has a heart, she has a soul. Roll up,
Wouldn't make
roll up,
little snake eyes at me
snake eyes.
when I bet my life on this wall. So let's keep the party polite.
Let's keep the party polite.
Never get out of my sight.
Never get out of my sight.
Stick with me,
Stick
baby.
here, baby. Stick here,
Luck
baby.
be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck
Roll William, roll William. What's the matter? Roll the dice. Coming out, coming out, coming out, coming out right. Ha! Adelaide!
Oh, what a coincidence.
Adelaide, did nicely explain to you about tonight? I hope you ain't sore about it.
Please, let us not have a vulgar scene. We are civilized people who do not need to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Sweetheart, baby, how can you be so upset over one lousy elopement? Adelaide, please.
It's no use, Nathan. I have succeeded in your not being able to upset me no more. I've gotten you completely out of my... I do. Oh, Nathan.
Oh, Adelaide, don't do that to me again. I can't stand it. We'll get married. We'll get a home. A little white house with a green fence, like Belmont.
Look, Nathan, we can still make everything all right. It's not even midnight yet. 5 minutes to 12. Let's elope right now.
Okay, Adelaide.
Come on, Nathan.
We're gonna be late.
No, I can't.
Why not? Why can't we elope right now?
Well, because I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, this is the biggest lie you've ever told me.
But I promise you it's true. Adelaide, please.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me everything under the sun, and you give me a kiss and you're grabbing your hand, you're off to the races again. When I think of the time gone by,
Adelaide.
and I think of the way I tried,
Adelaide.
I could honestly die.
Call a lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead, hate me.
The
I love
best years of my life I was a fool to give to
All
you.
right already, I'm just a no good Nick. All right already, it's true. So new, so sue me. What can you do me? I love
You gamble it here, you gamble it there, you gamble on everything all except me, and I'm sick of you keeping me up in the air till you're back in the money again. When I think of the time gone by,
Adelaide.
and I think of the way I tried,
Adelaide.
I could honestly die.
Serve a paper and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead, hate me.
When you wind up in jail, don't talk to me to bail you
All right already, so
out.
call a policeman. All right already, it's true. So new, so sue me. What can you do me? I love
You're at it again, you're running the game. I'm not gonna play like a fiddle then. I'm sick and tired, storming around. I'm telling you now that we're through. When I think of the time gone by,
Adelaide,
and I think of the way I tried,
Adelaide.
I could honestly die.
Sue me, what can you do me? I love you.
Anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
General, I know what's wrong. I'm wrong. I've failed. I've spoken to people day after day, but my words haven't reached them. I think you had better look. Welcome, brothers. Welcome.
Everyone here? Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present.
Miss Sarah, here you are. 1 dozen or more assorted sinners. Sorry we didn't have time to clean them up.
Won't you gentlemen sit down?
Sit down, all of you! And this is a mission, not Royal's End, so do not expect any unpleasantness. Now, I am required to depart for Points West tonight, so I'm appointing Nathan Detroit, Major Domo, in my place. Nathan, anyone who does not act according to Hoyle, will answer to Sky Masterson personally.
What a remarkable young man.
Remember that, you guys. Sister Avenathy, your dice.
Gentlemen, we are honored tonight. The meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
It is wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony? Anyone?
Benny, give testimony.
I know stool pigeon.
Rusty.
I plead the 5th commandment.
Harry. No. Harry the horse.
Well, Sky rolled for our souls.
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson, he rolls $1,000 against our souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand.
I do, General. He means that they're only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game.
How wonderful! This whole meeting the result of gambling? It shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work.
Thank you. Hasn't she, though?
Anybody else?
Brother Nicely Johnson. Brother Nicely Johnson.
Well, it happened to me kind of funny. Like a dream. That's it, a dream.
Tell us, in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on a boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered, someone bade me, but the passengers, they know right from wrong. For the people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your checkered coat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And as I left at those passengers to heaven. Ha! A great big wave came and washed me overboard, and there I sank. And I hollered, someone save me! That's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. So I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under with a soul so heavy you never float. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Anything we can do for you, Brother Brannigan? Maybe you would care to testify?
I'll do my testifying in court. Well, I will testify that you ran a floating crab game in this here mission. Sister Sarah, you were standing there when they came out. You saw them. Aren't these the fellows?
I've never saw them before in my life.
That's the right broad.
Now, officer, if you would excuse me, we would like to continue with our meeting.
Thank you, Miss Sarah. People, I also have a confession to make, and I gotta get it off my chest. We did shoot crap here last night, and we're all sorry, ain't we, boys?
Yeah, I'm real sorry.
But I did another terrible thing. I made a bet with a certain guy that he could not take a certain doll away with him on a trip. And this I should not have done. However, it did not do any harm, as I won the bet.
You won the bet?
Yeah, the guy told me he didn't take the doll on the trip, and that made me feel a whole lot better. Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiancé.
Oh, yes. When are you getting married?
The 12th. I've never.
Oh, I'm sorry, but try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. In the Bible, it tells us in Obadiah.
You got a boyfriend, Obadiah, huh?
Obadiah was an ancient prophet.
Don't tell me. Nobody cries like that over an old guy. Whoever it is, you got it bad. You know, when I saw you with Sky Masterson the other night. Oh, no. You're not in love with Sky, are you? Oh, you poor thing.
I thought I hated him.
I thought I hated Nathan, too. I still think I hate him. That's love.
Adelaide, can't men like Sky ever change?
For 14 years, I tried to change Nathan. I always thought how wonderful he could be if he were different.
Oh, I thought the same, too.
But they just can't change.
A little while ago, at our prayer meeting, there were a lot of gamblers, actors. Maybe they could change.
Gamblers? At your prayer meeting? Was there a Nathan Detroit there? Like, this tall, curly, brown hair?
I'm sure I heard the name.
Oh.
I think so.
Well, how do you like that rat? Just when he should have been lying, he was telling the truth. Gee, I'm glad I'm through with him. And you ought to be glad you're through with Sky, too.
I am.
What, are we crazy or something? Why not?
Why not what?
Marry the man today. Trouble though he may be, much as he likes to play, crazy, wild and free. Marry the man today, rather than sigh and sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow.
Carefully expose him to domestic life, and if he ever tries to stray from you, have a pot roast,
Have a headache,
get a puppy,
get 2, 6, 9, stop. Marry the man today, rather than sigh and sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways, and change his ways, and change his ways tomorrow. Come on, Nathan, everyone's waiting for you.
Let's go. Where's the wedding?
Holy smokes!
What?
I forgot to get a place for the wedding.
Oh, Nathan.
Well, how about the Biltmore Garage?
Brothers and sisters, life is like one big crap game and the devil is using loaded dice.
What crap game? Brother Masterson,
Yes, Brother Detroit?
can we get married in your mission? Adelaide and I.
Certainly. I married Brother Masterson and Sister Sarah. Glad to do the same for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I lay you 8 to 10 that you'll be happy.
What Obadiah means is,
Obadiah.
he wishes you every happiness, and so do I.
Thank you. I know we're going to be happy. We're going to get a little home in the country, and he'll be sitting there beside me every single night.